Hi Razzlers, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're fabulous. Today through the post I've got one of my canvases and it's going to be the first time I've seen it, and I'm going to open it in front of you guys so you can check it out and have a look at it. So here it is. It's pretty big, so I need to move back I think so I can get it in the screen. So it comes in the packaging and then you can take it out and have a look. Like I say, I haven't seen it before, so I don't know what it looks like or anything. Oh wow, the colours are really cool. Look at that. That looks so cool. Wow. It still looks really like a bit, you can't really see me, I'm going to stand on my tiptoes, a painting. But of course it is a painting, but it's like a digital painting, as you guys know. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's huge. It is really big. I mean, this is the biggest size I do at the moment, so you can see how big it is. It's pretty big, and I'll put it on the wall and film that as well so you can see what it looks like on a wall and stuff as well. In this video I'm going to be chit-chatting with you guys what kind of equipment I use, where I sell my art stuff, and just art talk in general, and just giving some tips and advice. And it's always good to get some tips and advice from you guys out there as well. So if you are an artist or you're into art or anything along these lines, do comment and like get involved in things, because it's always cool to link with new artists and the artist community. On that note, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do so now by clicking the little subscribe button to join my Razzlers channel, what is very art based and along this subjects and this little bubble of artist creative area, I guess is the right word, or sparkles, or anything you want to call it. And click that little bell as well, because then you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. You'll be told and you can go and check it out straight away. So like I say, I'm going to run through all the different things I use to create my YouTube videos and the background behind the scenes of things I do as well. And if there's anything you want to ask or I've missed something, because I'm going to run through this quite quickly, do put in the comment box and ask different questions and I'll try and get back to you and answer them. So I start off of course with any YouTuber. You have your camera. I mean, you can just use your phone and stuff, but for like good quality, I have changed it a few times. I mean, they've always been Canons that I've used, like, and I put all my stuff, like what equipment and things, in the description box so you can go and check it out, what it looks like and the details about it and all that jazz, because there's loads of different cameras out there what you can use, but it's just your preference and what you think you need and stuff and what you're going to be using it for, I guess. So with me, I use the Canon G7X, and for this camera has got a viewfinder as well, so you can basically see yourself when you're talking, what's really can be off-putting, but I found it helpful because you know that you're in the shot, you know what you look like, if the lighting's good, if you need to move things around, you basically can just see what's going on. So I think it is really handy if you have a camera what has got a proper flip over viewfinder, because this one does flip up so you can see this side, or if you're like holding the camera you can see it obviously like you're taking a film, doing it this way as well. It does do photos as well if you want to do photo stuff, but of course I mainly use it for my video stuff, because I use it for, of course, doing YouTube stuff, but as well I'd use it for my stock videos as well, because with this it is up to the standard and quality of what they ask for uploading videos and stuff to stock footage quality. So you want to make sure it's at that level, because there's no point getting a camera if it's like really grainy. I mean, nowadays I don't think many cameras are like that, but it's really grainy and really just not HD standards, because you don't want just standard D, because otherwise it's just definition is. You just don't want that, because what is the point if you can get HD nowadays? You might as well go for the high class stuff, I guess. So that is the camera I use. I do use sometimes a extra microphone, what I do plug into my phone, and I have got an app on my phone that is like a little recording studio thing, because then the sound quality is a lot better. If I'm doing certain videos where I want the quality of sound to be a lot higher, I mean the camera picks up on really cool high quality anyway, but I mean if you want it to be even a higher standard, that people are more not, it is a tutorial video, you're like learning about something, so you're going to listen intensely to what that person's saying, because they're not in the video, if that makes sense. You're more talking about something, like for example my when I'm talking about my website and showing you guys how to make a website, or my Etsy store, or my Shutterstock videos, for example, of that I'd use my microphone because you can hear my voice a lot better, and because you're concentrating on what I'm saying, because I'm showing you how to work something out, and that you're learning from me, so you need to listen intensely to my voice. So yeah, I do use a microphone. I can't remember off the top of my head what microphone it is, but I will put it in the description box. It's really cool. You literally just plug it into your your phone, and then with your phone then you can download it straight onto your computer, and that runs onto that. I do use iMovie or Final Cut Pro to edit my videos and put music alongside, or do whatever you want to do, like make it brighter and make it, I don't use a lot of like flash moving things around and stuff, because I quite like it raw in a way. I don't like this whole, sometimes when people put loads of special effects in, I guess, and things. I mean, I enjoy doing that on other apps like TikTok and things like this and stuff, because I think that's more relevant to that, but I think for YouTube videos I quite like it to be quite raw and not having to mess around with the effects and things like that, because I don't think it's necessary sometimes. I know those people might think differently on this, but yeah, I don't think it's always necessary that you have to do this. So like I say, I use iMovie, what is really simple but cool to use. I mean, it lets you do anything you want to. I mean, yeah, what you need to do, I think that is really easy to use this software. I mean, I can do a tutorial on how to use iMovie as well if you like later on, and as well I have used Final Cut Pro as well before. It's really cool, but there is a lot more to it. Sometimes I found in the past it takes a lot when it's rendering, like for all the footage to go in, for some reason it takes a while for it to upload and stuff. I mean, iMovie is very quick and simple, and you can put stuff in there and you still get this top quality that you would from Final Cut Pro. Just on Final Cut Pro you can do a lot more different things, and sometimes you might want that in a video, so I mix and match what software I'm using. So going on to what I'm using my software on, I do have a laptop what I use. It's a MacBook Pro. It's not the top ones that are around at the moment, it's still an old-ish style one, but I wanted it to be, obviously because you're doing video stuff you need it to have a high RAM, because it's processing all this all the time. And as well for this I did actually, I'm a bit nerdy sometimes and a bit geeky, I did up my RAM myself, so I changed it so you can like take off the back of the laptop and order some more like RAM cards, so that you put them in instead of having, I think it was like 4 gigabytes, would it be? So there's 2 times 4 gigabytes, I put in 8, because I think that was the highest you can get, so then it's like 8 times 8, so then it's just even more RAM, so that makes it go, your RAM is even faster. So then if you have a faster RAM, your process is a lot quicker, so when you're doing videos you can like do stuff on your computer and laptop a lot quicker, and it's just so much better than seeing the wheel of spinning colour death. Well, you know what I'm talking about if you have a Mac, because this always happens when you're uploading onto your like iMovie or whatever. It's trying to process it so quickly, and because I do my art stuff, digital art stuff on my laptop as well, you need to make sure that it's up to a standard that you're able to do all this stuff on your laptop and it's not going to crash on you, or it's not going to, the software's going to cut out and then you've lost all your things. That's top tip. Always make sure you save stuff as you're going along, because if it does suddenly stop working or something happens, then you don't have to panic and think, oh, I've lost all of what I've just done, and have a mini meltdown, because I've had that in the past and it's not fun. So yeah, do make sure you always save things. And going on to that as well, it's really cool sometimes to have your little, because you've got your hard drive on your laptop, of course, but it's cool to have a little portable hard drive as well. Well, it doesn't have to be portable, but like small hard drive that you can plug in and literally put all the stuff what slows down your laptop. Like sometimes you want to save a video or something, and of course video saving onto your laptop is a really massive area, so you need to make sure you can like save it onto a hard drive what's top tip, because then your laptop will work a lot faster, because you have to see your laptop as a piece of equipment that you're using to work with. Like you don't need all this stuff on it what you're not using anymore, because what is the point of having all these videos on it from months ago when you're not even using these videos? I mean, if you don't need them, get rid of them, but if you need them still, or you think, oh, it's really cool, I want to save that, put it onto an external hard drive, because then you're not using it each time your laptop's trying to process everything it's going through. So with my art stuff, I do use a graphics tablet and a graphics pen. So I'll put next to me what it looks like and things. I've showed you it before in my videos. So I use this, it's a really cool one. It interacts, of course, you plug it into the computer and it interacts with the software I use. I've used a new software, which is amazing, and you can like paint on it and it's like you're actually working with a canvas and things. But before that, and I still do use it sometimes, I used to use Photoshop, and with Photoshop you can adjust different photos and artwork as well, of course, but I just feel this other program is more related to artists and things, because you're able to, like I say, pretend you're painting on a canvas or drawing on a canvas and give it certain effects like spray paint or pastels or watercolour, so you can just act like you're literally painting onto that kind of background, rather than, because Photoshop of course is Photoshop, it's based on photography and photography based, so you sometimes want something that's a bit more your kind of style of being an artist in a way. Hope that makes sense anyway. Quickly going back to, like I was talking about cameras and stuff, I do use my tripod, which is pretty cool. It has different ways that you, of course like any tripod, that you can make it go higher, different angles, different, it's quite sturdy but light, because sometimes you want to take it somewhere and do some filming. You don't want it really heavy or really chunky, because there's no point, because otherwise you'd be lugging it around and it's a nightmare. So you do want it sturdy enough that if you're outside it's not going to blow over. My mine's got a little hook, so you can put something heavy on it, or weights or something, or you could put, I don't know, if you're going to be close to it, of course, your bag or something, just to weigh it down so it doesn't blow in the wind and things. And with my lighting, I do use like a box light that is literally, you turn it on to what intensity you want that lighting wherever you are. So it's quite simple, you just literally would turn it on. You have to just make sure it's always charged up, because that's the only thing I don't have at the moment. I only have one battery for my camera and one battery for my light, what sometimes is a bit of a nightmare, because if you know your battery's going to run out or your light is starting to get dimmer, you start having to either try and film the video really quickly because you think, oh no, or you have to stop what you're doing and then carry on with it later on at a later date. And sometimes when you're in the flow or something, that is not the best and really irritates me and annoys me, because you just want to kind of think, I'm in the frame of mind how I'm doing this now. I don't want to suddenly have to stop something and then to go back to it again. As well, with my laptop stuff, I do use a lot of screen recording. I don't do it from my camera, I do it on the actual laptop. There is a software that I use that you can actually record your screen. It's pretty cool, because if I'm doing digital stuff, it is on the computer. So sometimes you guys want to see how I come up with my ideas and I like sneak peek behind the scenes and things. So I do use a screen recorder to record when I'm painting and drawing onto a digital painting. So yeah, I do use software to do that as well. As you may know or may not know, recently I did order a canvas to see what it looked like. I do sell my stuff on, well, I'm trying to get it out there a lot more. I have my own website, that is through Wix. I have done tutorials and videos that you can learn how to do this yourself if you'd like to. I try and give you my own advice. Of course, there's other people out there that have their own advice as well, but this is just how I do it basically. So yeah, I have my own website where I sell my art stuff, and as well I've recently started on Etsy as well. I sell my stuff on there. I am on looking into Redbubble. If there's any other sites that you think that I'd be really like to sell my stuff on, I mean, I'm always looking into new different areas. Do let me know, because I'll go and check them out and think if they're cool and give them a go myself, because I'm looking at Redbubble, where you can basically put your stuff onto clothing or anything, because I am already on Zazzle and Spreadshirt, but Zazzle sometimes takes a lot of profit from you if you're selling something, and you need to make sure as well on, I think it was Redbubble or no, Spreadshirt, that you either want to be selling your design or selling the whole thing as a whole rather than just your design, because you only get so much profit if you're just literally selling your logo. You want to make sure you're going to get the most you can out of what you're putting up, I guess I'm saying. So you do want to make sure you do look around to what you get out of putting your stuff on these sites, because of course it's good for you because you get out there, they're promoting you and stuff, but you need to make sure that you actually can what you're getting back from it as well, because at the end of the day you are making this stuff, you're the one whose ideas it is, so you need to make sure they're not ripping you off basically. So yeah, I sell stuff on my Etsy store and my own art store at the moment. Started selling stuff on Etsy, so I'm only getting to grips with how it works, and it's really cool little community that you can mix with other artists and like their work and like their shops and things. And it's just about promoting. I think that is what I'm doing at the moment, is trying to get out there and promote. I am on Instagram, I forgot what it's called, and Facebook as well, where I do show what I'm up to and try and promote my work and get it out there. So if you haven't already followed me, do so now. So on my Instagram it's Razzle Dazzle Art, and on my Facebook exactly the same, it's Razzle Dazzle Art. So go and check them out and give me a like on certain paintings and stuff I've done, what you like, and other comments, and say what kind of things you're into maybe. And as well, I am on Razzle Dazzle Them as well on Instagram, where that's more just about myself and what I'm up to and things, and linking more with my YouTube stuff as well, because I do, like I said before, stock videos where I sell my stock videos onto Shutterstock, where you literally can film stuff and then upload it and someone will buy your footage. So that's pretty cool as well. So I do a lot of bits and pieces basically, and then of course I've got my YouTube channel as well, where I'm doing tutorial stuff and where you guys can learn new things and all arty things and all that jazz. So yeah, I hope that was helpful anyway, and it's just behind the scenes of what I get up to and chit-chatting and what I do. If there's any other questions you want to ask, do put in the comment box and let me know. And remember to subscribe to my channel and join my little Razdaz family, and click that little bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. You'll be told and go and check it out straight away. So yeah, stay crafty and creative, and see you guys later.